Dr. John Zielonka from the Ottawa Wellness Centre to review the top 5 myths about chiropractic. You heard this, your friend heard that, your MD said this, you read that. Well, here's an idea. How about listening to an expert? I'll be right back.
Welcome to Dr. Z on Health with Ottawa Health and Wellness expert Dr. John Zielonka. Dr. Z's expert advice has helped thousands achieve true health, and he'd like to help you. Now here's Dr. Z.
These are the top 5 myths that we most often hear in our health center, and I'm here today to dispel those myths. Myth number 1 about chiropractic is that chiropractors are low back doctors. Guess what? The science and the research does show that chiropractors fix low backs better than pretty much any other healthcare professional. But if you were to call me a low back doctor, I'd pretty much be insulted. Why? Because I see just as many people for headaches, neck pain, car accidents, sports injuries, and what chiropractic really is all about is your brain-body connection and how your nervous system controls absolutely every aspect in your body. Maintain that nervous system, you'd be amazed at the level of health that you can achieve. That's why chiropractors can see people for not only a wide range of conditions, but really what chiropractic is doing is it's optimizing your body's ability to heal itself. Myth number 2 is once you start going to see a chiropractor, you have to come forever. Well, guess what? That's not true, and especially so in my office. Now, why is that? Why do people have that? Well, we talked about this in the top 5 factors to look for in choosing the right chiropractor for you, is what are you looking for in your chiropractor? If you came in with your back pain and your headache, guess what? There's a point where your back pain and your headache will be much better. And at that point in time, guess what? Your care may in fact be done. However, many people choose to see a chiropractor for the rest of their life because they want to maintain that optimal level of nervous system function. They want to maintain that optimal level of health. It's no different than saying, I'm going to eat healthy for the rest of my life because I want to be healthy for the rest of my life. I'm going to exercise for the rest of my life because I want to be healthy for the rest of my life. You're not going to brush your teeth for a week and then say, okay, I'm done until I get my cavities back. Understand that the choice of how long you want to see a chiropractor is always up to you. Health myth number 3, that chiropractors are not real doctors. This is one of the most ludicrous myths that I've ever heard. Last I checked, I spent 9 years post-secondary education. Some of the professors who taught me were the exact same guys who taught at Sunnybrook Hospital, who were teaching the med students the same pathologies and physiologies and microbiologies and radiation biophysics and so forth. Chiropractors, especially in Ontario, are one of only 5 healthcare professions that are legally entitled to use the term doctor. And that's because we've spent the training and the education doing so. In fact, when it comes to chiropractic care, to nervous system function, to spinal health, we are the experts in the field. Chiropractic myth number 4, that chiropractic care can be dangerous. Sorry to disappoint you, but there is no basis in fact or the science to support this. In the hands of a good chiropractor, chiropractic care is one of the safest, most effective forms of treatment that exists. Based on the research, about 1,000 times safer than taking a single Tylenol. And finally, myth number 5, that chiropractic care is not appropriate for children. This is, again, a ridiculous myth, and it's unfortunate that this is perpetuated. Let me ask you a question. What do you think magically happens at 18 when someone becomes an official adult that they didn't have at 17? All one needs to do is look at what's happening with children today in front of their desks, their computers, their sports injuries, etc. The science clearly shows chiropractic's benefit in everything from treating, being effective in colic to asthma to bedwetting to hyperactivity and so forth. Sports prevention, kids today who are getting injured, from concussions and whether it be football tackles or hockey hits and so forth. One of the healthiest things you can do is bring your child to a chiropractor. My daughter had her first adjustment at the 2-minute mark of her life. And she did not pop out and say, hey, I hear you're my dad. Hey, I hear you're a chiropractor. Hey, I've got some low back pain being in there for the past 9 months. By maintaining an optimal nervous system function from the moment she's born, she is the picture of health. In case you think this is just crazy chiropractors who do this, I have actually been at the delivery of a medical doctor giving birth who wanted her child adjusted from the moment that he was born. And appreciate that chiropractic adjustments to infants are so incredibly gentle that I could adjust a small child in front of you and you never even know that they were adjusted. So let me ask you another question. What do you think that MD knew that some other MDs don't know? Now, here's your health call to action. Why a health call to action? Because it's great I've shared this information with you, but if you don't act upon it, we've accomplished nothing. Number one, stop believing these myths. They are, in fact, myths. They have no basis in science, no basis in fact. If you want to know the truth, come ask the experts. The reason this is a problem is when you believe these myths, guess who loses? You. You're the one whose spine continues to degenerate, your nervous system stays dysfunctional, you're the one who loses out on living to your true health potential. So it's great that you've educated yourself. Take action. Do the things that are required to stay healthy. Thanks for investing in your health. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching Dr. Z on Health, your trusted source for the very best in health. Please download our free app, subscribe, share, comment, and don't forget your call to action. When you're ready, we can help.